Hey YouTube, what's going on? We got another quick haul video. This one is actually a span of a couple of weeks, being that this Taurus here I got probably, 3 weeks ago now. It was at a small gun show in Sealy, Texas, which is about an hour and 30 minutes from me. And I hadn't showed you that yet because it wasn't really something special, but what I found today is going to go into that. So we'll go ahead and show it to you. This is obviously a Taurus protector poly revolver in 357 mag. Get this box out of the way. Got this brand new off of a dude's table. I had been looking for another revolver that I could actually carry. I don't want to really carry my 77 Colt. That's just something that my dad had, and I really don't want to put any more wear and tear on it. The Charter Arms I probably would carry, but, you know, it's just old, and I wanted something else. I've been on a revolver kick, so I found this. This is, like I said, the Taurus Poly Protector. It's actually an M605. It's just a polymer version of the regular 605. And I got this thing brand new. He had 375, I want to say, on it. And we haggled a little bit, and we ended up on 325. But everything in the box, everything that came with it, is there with it as well. It's never had a round through it. Obviously, it's been cycled a little bit. You can see the lines there, but honestly, that was just by me to function test everything. Everything in the box is there. So, like, you've got the extra short grip, and then the key, and then the little Allen wrench and all that jazz in the box, which is cool. But I thought that was pretty neat. I had to pick that up, bring it home, especially, like I said, because I'm on a revolver kick right now. So, I mean, how can you beat 357 mag, right? Really cool. Next up, middle of the week, were these Walker razors, the electronic earmuffs. If you don't know about it when you go shoot, you probably need to check into them because it's really cool. They you can actually still hear people, you know, the people that you're with talking to at a regular tone, and then whenever weapons fire or whatever, it actually muffles it out pretty good. So these are pretty awesome, and they are the special edition with the nose art style battleship gray. I'm not sure if they're Cabela's only or not, but there was only one left, and I had told my coworker, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go at lunch to go get them," and I went to lunch first, so I got them. So yeah, these came home with me. These are gonna be opened, and next time I go shoot, and we're gonna put some rounds through and see how cool they are. But my other pair is just the regular ones, and I've never had an issue with them, so I needed something cool, something better, just to have fun with, and that's what I decided on. That nose art ones had to come home with me. On to today. The little case here, they have a little room at the Pasadena Premier Gun Show where they do like an actual knife show, and I really, really love Stag. This bigger Stockman I thought was awesome. You can see he had $45 on it. This is from 2015. I asked him if he would take 40, and he said he'd take 40, so can't really go wrong with it. Like I said, it is a 2015 knife. Tell by the stamps there, and then obviously by the box, even though it's pretty much gone. But they do have a date on the box when they were made or put together. The biggest thing I really like about this is, I don't know if you can see that, it is CV steel. So it's chrome vanadium. And it's got that carbon in it, so it stays really nice and sharp. But I grabbed that for $40. Again, I really like Stag knives. On to Smith & Wesson 32. This is just a regular 32. I had to get this expensive stuff for the revolver that you saw in the last vid. That revolver will shoot Smith & Wesson 32 and 32 long. So this is considered Smith & Wesson short. And then the long is almost the size of or the length of a 38 special. But I needed some of that. Price is high on this stuff. Price is even higher on 32 Smith & Wesson long. I could not find any Smith & Wesson long. $39.95 plus tax. Boy, that stuff is expensive. I'm pretty sure there's other stuff out there that's just as expensive, if not more. But when you like old stuff and you want to shoot old stuff, you got to pay old stuff ammo prices. So that's the name of the game. That's the way it goes. On to this last find that ties into the other revolver. I grabbed this. This is another protector poly with a custom-made holster outside the waistband. That was really cool. This is the 38 Special plus P. So pretty much the same, except for this is 38 plus P. And I know that 357 will shoot 38 Special out of it, but this was such a good deal. The guy had 325 or 350 on it. And I started talking to him, walked away from his table, walked back around, talked to him again. And I kept looking at it, and he's like, man, if you're looking at it, he goes, I'll take 300. And I was like, 300 is actually a really good price. And I said, no, man, I think I'm going to hold off. And I was about to walk away, and I offered him 280. And he kind of looked at me and giggled and laughed, and he kind of knew what I was doing. And I kind of knew what I was doing, but we went ahead and settled on 280. So I grabbed this with the holster for $280. Honestly, didn't need it, but good price. So had to bring it home, right? You can't leave them behind when it's a good price. So grab that. But what I'm going to do with that one, because this thing didn't come with an extra grip, but it's got that long grip on it, I'm going to take the long grip that came, or the short grip, I should say, that came with the 357 mag, and pretty sure it will bolt right up to the 38 Special. And that way, it'll be a little bit cleaner of a carry. And these will get carried, believe me. I do carry. So, but that's it for this week. That's what I grabbed. We'll see what else I can find later on. I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good one.